Well, Rooster Nation, just remember that every single time that you support Angelina, this is exactly what you're endorsing. Let's go.
Just wondering.
But you know what you should be doing? I think you should look for a job.
Why would I look for a job? I have a job. I'm a mom.
That's a job.
That's a full-time job that you would never know anything about. And I'm sick of people talking about I need to work. I do all the work right here. You think I'm gonna leave my son to somebody?
All right, so that doesn't make sense. So when people make these arguments, so in other words, then, so a single father who doesn't have the mother around, they shouldn't be looking for a job. Is that correct? So a person who has like a child and you know what I mean is a man and if he's a single man, he shouldn't be looking for a job. If this logic holds up, that's what you're saying.
For
do you
what?
mean? You could work remote. Like, why not just look for a job and, not depend on Anthony?
Are you
100%.
just jealous?
Why
Are
would I
you
be
jealous? Because I don't have to work.
No, I'm not jealous about that.
So
You
why
should
do
be
I need
saving
to
up
work
money.
if I don't have to?
But why not make extra money? Save it up. You don't know where you and Anthony are going to end up.
And
Why
you
would
don't
you
know how much
solely
money I
depend on
have.
Anthony?
You don't know what I have going on.
Sis,
You don't.
you left a job. Like, when did you leave your last job? A year and a half ago? I don't know how long ago it was, but why would you do that? To depend on
Actually,
Anthony? You don't know where that's going to go.
Like I said, I'm a full-time mom. I'm not gonna leave Kai to go to some daycare or leave him in the hands of somebody
Sis,
I don't
I'm
know.
looking out for you. What are you talking about?
You're always talking about you're looking out for me. Well, respect
You have
me.
so
I
much
am a
money.
mother.
Take him to a nice.
Because you're a mother, it doesn't mean that you don't need to get a job. This is nonsense. It's like, yet again, it's like having a single father and saying the single father does not need to look for a job because he is a single father. It doesn't make sense. It's a flawed premise. And every time I hear it, it's nonsense. And you can't argue it because, yes, at one point in time, I was a single father. When it's supposed to stop working, this does not make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know, daycare.
Why
like,
would I do that?
Anthony
My
can
job
picture
is
that.
to be a mother. That's what my job is. Just because it doesn't look like what you think I should work at, that doesn't matter. Being a mother is important to me. That's my full-time job. I have one.
Why would I solely 100% depend on a man?
At least
what if it doesn't
you're
go
depending
well?
on a man right now. You're living with
It's
your father
Dad.
and his mistress.
He's helping me. I'm saving up money. He's just helping me. I still make my own money.
Well, I have money.
I think you should look for a job.
No, I just
I
think
will
you're
help you
jealous.
look for a
I don't
job.
have to work in this
Jealous?
economy. Yeah, I'm
Why don't
taking
you
care.
That's what you guys are supporting. Every time the people them tell me say them a support Angelina and them give me arguments, just remember that this is exactly what you're supporting and this is what you're endorsing. This is what you're endorsing.
Me taking.
I'm kept.
looking out for you.
Well, thank you
You're
for
kept.
looking out for me and watching my son.
Exactly. Looking out for your son while you're out here doing who knows what. You should go look for a job.
Make sure
I think
that
it'll be better.
I have a job. I'm not getting a job. And you don't know how this life works.
Mom worked when she had us.
Okay. I don't need to work. I'm
She has
working
money
right
on the
now.
side. Look at
I'm working. This is
Okay.
my job. Here,
All right,
this is
whatever.
my job.
I see
This
that.
is my 401k. This
You
is
fine.
this is my job.
That is her job. I want you to listen carefully. That is her job. So if tomorrow something happened to Anthony, because God forbid, because we're acting as if things can happen to Anthony, we're acting as if him can't fall sick, or him money can't finish, or any of these things can possibly happen. This is exactly what it is. There, listen to me, man. Listen to me. I keep reiterating the same point over and over again. Listen to me, man. They are who they are. Shayla and her mother are one in the same. And that's exactly who they are. They're gold diggers, man. They're gold diggers. That's just what the truth is. They're gold diggers. As far as I'm concerned, she just tricked bro. The bro just never realized him get tricked. It take him 20 years to realize that him get tricked. That's as simple as that. But I've always heard this argument of women saying, "Oh, because them is a mother, that means that them don't need to look for a job." It's the worst and most flawed premise, and I keep switching it around. What if you have a single father? Then what? He's not supposed to look for a job because he is a single father. Is that what you're saying? So once you're taking care of a child, you're not supposed to look for a job because you're what? You're a single parent. It doesn't make any sense. I hope ladies not out here trying to pull this stunt. But anyway, let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.